Mushuno jama shu maybe.
Hugo, you might be able to answer this question. One of the things that I was trying to observe is whether that flag had been changed, because we were talking about whether the Royal Standard in Scotland is different from the one in England. Are you able to tell if they have been able to change that?
Yes, that's the Royal Standard that we normally see in London and Windsor, the one that's similar to flying on the back of Buckingham Palace now, with the Lions of England being in the main quarters, as opposed to which is the 3 lions on red, as opposed to the Scottish red lion on gold or yellow. Half of Ireland, of course, too, is there on blue.
CTV's Danielle Hamadian is standing by at Westminster. That plane that has landed, and that coffin making its final journey home to Buckingham Palace. Danielle.
That's right, and last week when Prime Minister Liz Truss returned from Scotland, she took the exact same route, and of course it was done, I believe, under half an hour, but the State Hearse is going at a different speed, at a much slower speed, in fact. They'll take the A40 highway here into central London. They will travel to Eastbourne Terrace. If you're familiar with London, these names will ring a bell. Lancaster Gate, Bayswater Road, the iconic Marble Arch. That might sound familiar. Park Lane. It will then cross Hyde Park Corner before going down Constitution Hill, which is adjacent to the Buckingham Palace Gardens. It will then pass through the centre gate of Buckingham Palace, and waiting for the State Hearse will be King Charles III and the Queen Consort. The Prince of Wales and the Princess of Wales will also be there. She will then, a guard of honour formed by the King's Guard will receive the coffin before it is taken to the ballroom inside the palace, and it will be watched over by a rota of chaplains overnight. The Dean of the Chapel Royal will say a prayer, and the King will be, of course, in attendance, and this will give a chance to the royal household staff to pay their respects one last time, and there must be hundreds of them. I spoke to one woman the other day who was walking along the Mall, Omar, and she was carrying flowers and a message, and I asked her if she would read me the message, and she said politely no, that it was very private, but she told me that her husband had ran the Queen's private office for 13 years. And I asked her, what is one thing people should know about the Queen from a very personal experience? And she said that she was extremely clever, and she read absolutely everything.